2:54.
$61.
Birthdays coming out. Hi, Ellen. How's your day? Did you check your iPad? Did you check your iPad?
Why did you carry so much mail?
I should pick up from this end. Don't touch it. Did you check your iPad?
Yeah, but why did Lisa give them to you?
Well, because she gonna put in the recycle bin, but that one piece so she can use it for the trash. Like you layer it down and put the
Knowing Dad, that's exactly what he would do.
the plastic.
I refute.
So
I refute my science.
What about it? I had to talk to Lisa about your history, and she said, well, the enlightenment packet, Alan should be able to do 100%. Why should he to get 80% on it? So I say next time, all the homework need to be like checking off by Lisa before turning it in. Do I have homework today?
No.
For history? Alan, dirty. Put it in. Put it back in.
Why can't I just put it back on?
No, dirty.
Why? What?
Alan, so history? You have homework, Alan?
I can look
No.
up acid
Are you sure about that? Why
Yes.
every day
On
you say
Google.
no, but then it's like you
if I
work
want
at
to.
the school and you got like so low grade.
I don't know. I'm
Right here,
bad.
right here.
So I can know one
No, my
more
hands are clean enough.
So for
About
the 2 hour in the
these
history, what do you do?
acids. So what
We just
these
talk
are.
about stuff.
And do you participate?
Yes.
Okay,
Once.
Alan, you participate 10 times. Well, why you just play one time?
In a single day?
Yeah, you can do more, right?
But I don't know any of the topics.
What kind of topic that he talking
They're
about?
like mostly like real world stuff.
Do you read them?
Of course not.
And why not?
No, because I don't even bother to.
Alan, it's the grade now. It's you passing down to the 75%, and you say that you don't read it.
History ain't essential for becoming a doctor, so I don't see
Alan,
why I
no,
should.
you have to get
The super
the
acid.
grade. Alan, you have 2 months left.
Strongest acid in
So
the world.
you don't read news?
No.
Oh my God, that's why the
I still do know about
that's why your
corrosive
grade is
acids.
low because you don't read news.
No.
You have to
Which-
read news in order to discuss.
Not really.
These are explosive.
Participation also means you just answer the questions out loud.
Okay. And so you don't read it. How do you know what kind of information that you're gonna answer? Alan, I say the participation is going 75%. That is a C. And you keep continue on. You make sure that you have to prepare for the class. As every day you say no, no, no. I don't know what you learn in there. And is your high
I still
school,
do know
I
how to
can't
become
just, like, talk to your
become a
teacher.
researcher since the days.
Alan, don't touch your face. Are you itchy or something?
Yes.
Alan, you can wait until you go home. Don't do that. Did you spray your hand?
Yes.
What are we waiting to hear?
While we wait,
Okay, wait for 10 minutes until bus number 2.
yeah, same again.
Okay, sounds good.
So instead of staying here for 5 minutes, I have to stay here for an extra 10.
Yeah. Alan, every day it's the same.
Torturous.
You're not doing anything anyway. You have class today, okay, Alan?
I know, but I studied the entire of my science. I now remember everything.
Really?
Like I know the difference between a sister chromatid and a homologous pair.
Yeah.
A sister chromatid is when a chromosome is replicated into two identical copies, and is due to DNA synthesis and interphase,
Mm-hmm.
the S phase, and is connected together by a centromere. But for a homologous pair, they are two copies of a chromosome that have different genes for the same trait.
Mm-hmm.
They are not identical due to the fact one is from the mother and one is from the father.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And then the way how genetic diversity works in meiosis is that there's independent assortment and crossing over.
Mm-hmm.
Independent assortment is when in meiosis 1 the homologous pairs can line up independently on the spindle fibers, meaning that every genetic combination with them it has an equal chance of happening. And then for crossing over, a gene from a sister chromatid can swap over to a swap with a non-sister chromatid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
You
it means.
study everything, Alan.
You
If
don't-
history is the same thing like that, you would ace a class so easy.
I just put it. That's the problem about me. On every single day except for the last day, I just decide not to function, and then on the very last day, the panic instincts just kick in, and then I just somehow work. I don't know why I work like that, but hey, if it works, right? like in a surgeon, like if I have a panic moment,
Uh-huh.
I can, and then I can just
Oh,
do it, and then
no.
like,
Oh no.
oh my God, you killed him. Wait a minute, he's alive. Actually, you increased his life by 2%. Wait, really?
Oh no, that's not how it works.
But the point is that I somehow function better in a state of panic. I don't need to study anymore because I remember all of it. And if you want me to list the entire cell
You
cycle,
study the whole 6 page?
yes,
What you're telling me is it's all 6 pages?
pretty much.
Do they
And
review in the
In the
class
future,
today?
I
Yes.
want to
Oh.
like
So this is the entire cell cycle. I don't need to remember all
became
of them, but
Dr.
I still do
Maynard
anyway.
as my
Interface
social for doing things. Like,
There's interface which is where
SCP-682,
where there's G1, S,
when I
and G2. G1 is
loaded
basically
that
basically means that
when I'm in the role play,
the cells still continue their
But
regular activity.
I
S
was an
means the
empty of
synthesis of new DNA. This
9 till
replicates
Fox.
the chromosomes into two identical copies. They become
So
sister
I will explain
They become sister chromosomes, and they're sister chromatids, and they're connected together by a centromere. And then there is G2, which is the final
foundation.
preparations before cell division.
Let me show you.
Mitosis is cell division.
Right now,
It is done so that it
Maybe
is done,
later
it
on.
is done for the growth of cells and to repair old or damaged cells. In mitosis, there is the first one is prophase. Prophase is where the chromosomes they condense it and they start showing up. The nuclear membranes start disappearing and the spindle fibers start appearing. And then in metaphase the sister chromatids line up along the middle of the spindle fibers. In anaphase, the sister chromatids are separated into the opposite poles of the cell, and then in telophase, it starts reappearing. The cell membrane starts the nuclear membrane starts appearing again, and then the spindle fibers uncoil and the spindle and the chromosomes uncoil.
Alan, you were basically can take the test today. You don't have to take tomorrow.
Cytokinesis happens in late anaphase or early telophase, and to separate the cells, a cell plate is formed between for plant cells due to the rigid cell wall, and a cleavage furrow is formed in animal cells and which creates like a pinching effect. And then there is cell differentiation, which is when an unspecified cell develops into a mature form and function. And then totipotent means that a cell can turn into any cell type it wants to be. And then a stem cell is basically means that it's capable of giving rise to multiple indefinite copies of itself, and more other copies can be formed due to cellular differentiation, and genes can be turned off to create different types of genes. Meiosis is the production of reproductive cells, like sperm and eggs, also known as gametes. The important thing about meiosis is that it reduces the number of chromosomes from the parent down to half and creates genetic diversity. The difference between a haploid and diploid genes is that diploid cells. In diploid cells there is a homologous pair, and while in a haploid there is only one copy of the chromosome. The difference between meiosis and mitosis in the end is that the meiosis undergoes two cell divisions. The first is dividing up the homologous pair and then dividing up the sister chromatids, which will then result in four haploid in the cells, while in mitosis it will result in only two diploid cells. So there is two types of things. There is spermgenesis and oogenesis. What are those? In mitosis, the spermgenesis is when is the production of 4 sperm cells at the very end to increase sperm production, while in oogenesis one egg cell is produced, while the other three are just polar bodies of it. So that way it becomes bigger and a bigger target. All right, that's pretty much the whole thing.
Wow, my God, Alan, you can take the test and then
See, that's the thing about me. I just need to stay up until 12 in the morning, wait until everyone's asleep, and then suddenly study for an unknown reason until 3 in the morning, and then suddenly manage to do everything in the end.
Then that doesn't mean if you deserve to, because Google is the only source that
Google
that
provides
use-
information, not helps me study it.
It helps me because it's just
It's
the way
3:10.
it was.
Oh,
Alan, Dad, quiet down. The bus is not here yet. Edward, did bus number 2 leave yet?
But
Did you see?
I don't know. It
You
two
don't
was
know?
there, but then
2 was there. The 2 gone.
you ended up in the bus or somewhere else.
Where is it? Oh, we leave now. Oh, can we?
I
leave now?
know. There's another bus might come. Like
Edward, we don't know. Okay, we leave at 11. Okay. I'll give you 1 more minute. What time is it, Alan?
3:10.
Okay, we'll leave in 1 minute. You keep talking so we distract the problem.
well, ends up really
Okay,
bad.
now go.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm almost done with you. Alan, I'm in the middle.
Because of the awful warheads.
I don't care.
But I'll show you
Before you care, I'm a driver.
maybe when I found it out about the site.
Okay, let's go. I can play later. Why playing is important. We can try home now. Okay, all the car is leaving. So now it's our turn. Oh my God, there's somebody still pick up. Is there anybody in the back here? Because we're gonna leave. So. Oh, everybody left. Oh wow.
Oh, everybody left.
Probably
Yeah.
just staff.
It's just only
pick
that.
up,
Yeah.
so that way they don't have to walk.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. It's
Okay, we leave now. There's no more bus. They all left. It's raining day, so nobody on the street even. It's 12 actually. So the 2 didn't come today, Wood?
no. It's one of them. It's one of the bus. That's one there. Would be there, but
Okay, let's see if there's traffic today.
so right. There's no buses. Like
No buses today? Oh
Right,
wow, the
on
traffic
Wednesdays.
was over.
there's 2 was here like earlier than.
Yeah. Temperature go down to 50 at what 54